The way you're breathing is either increasing or decreasing your anxiety and stress. And I know it was massively increasing my anxiety the way I was just breathing into my chest. And 90% of people in the world are breathing the wrong way. We don't get taught this stuff at school. But today in this video, I'm going to show you how you can breathe to reduce that anxiety and stress within about 10 minutes by deep breathing into the belly. It's going to be amazing. And you know, we can live for weeks without food, days without water, but only minutes without breath. I'm going to explain to you why it works for mental health and to reduce stress and anxiety on a scientific level at the end of the video. But first, I want to dive straight into how you can do it yourself. So find a comfortable position to lay down. I find it's really important to lay down because I'm more relaxed in that state. You can lay on a yoga mat, and I like to put my right hand on my belly and my left hand on my chest. And breathe into the belly through the nose and in the chest and let go. So it goes belly first, chest, and then let go. 2 seconds for the belly, 2 seconds for the chest, and then 6 seconds for the exhale. So breathing into the belly and then expanding the ribs too. If you're finding your ribs are quite stuck and tight, that's normal. If you've been breathing like I was into my chest for a long time, then the ribs aren't going to have moved a lot. And so we need to use it or we lose it. And we need to train them to move them wider and expand. It's like a muscle that we haven't used for a while, and it's going to be a bit sore or feel weird for a while. And so we got to get them used to moving again. So breathing into that belly, 360-degree breath all the way around. Instead of just breathing and pushing out the belly, we can actually breathe to the sides and then to the lower back too. And so breathing all the way around, sending the breath right down there, expanding the ribs and expanding that chest as well, and just letting that breath go. Breathing 4 in and 6 out. If you can't do that, try 3-5, 3 seconds in and 5 seconds out. And try and just fully relax the shoulders, relax the face, and just breathe in and letting go. Now, if you want to level this up, this is the way I like to do it. And that's to make sure I'm warm, put on some headphones, and I recently just got some eyewear to really go internal, tune into my breath, and fully relax. These little touches really add to it. I find a nice song as well goes a long way to helping me to fully relax. I like to play Naturalizer, and I'll leave the name here so you can find it on Spotify. And I find my tension goes away, and it's just such a blissful feeling for me to do this breath. I'm a Wim Hof instructor as well, and I love that breathing too, but I find that this is a nice calm way to breathe, and it helps to get me into a peaceful state as well. It's good to have those different tools in your toolkit to help to reduce your anxiety and stress and improve your own mental wellness. So how does this specifically work? Well, it's got to do with the sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system. What are those? Our sympathetic nervous system is our fight or flight state. That's what the nervous system uses to get away from a tiger or to fight off somebody or when we're in danger. But we can be in that state a lot just living in this world. We can be in that more anxious, fearful state, which triggers our sympathetic nervous system. We've got to actually send a message from the body to the brain through the physiology to tell our brain, hey, we're actually not in any bad situation here. And that calms down the mind. And that leads us to the parasympathetic nervous system, which is our rest or digest state. And so when we breathe deep into the belly, we actually activate the parasympathetic nervous system. And that sends a message to our brain to say, hey, we're not in any trouble here, and our brain calms down, anxiety calms down, stress calms down. That's because there's a massive nerve that goes from our brain all the way down through our diaphragm, which is one of our big muscles that helps us to breathe. And when we engage that diaphragm by breathing deep, we engage the vagus nerve, and that vagus nerve sends the message to the brain saying that we're not in any danger. And so it's an amazing thing that we actually have control over. We can flick that switch to tell our brain that we are not in trouble, and we can calm down and we'll be okay. And it only takes 10 minutes. Through this practice, we flip that switch and we can reduce anxiety and stress. It takes a little bit of work to do this deep breathing, but give it a go. I'll put a video here that I've got a 10-minute guided meditation where it leads you through putting your hand on your belly and on your chest with some music there too, so you can do it yourself. An amazing technique that's proven to work. If you could hit the like and subscribe button. If you like this vid, much love, all the best with your mental wellness.